Welcome back, lads, ladettes, and lassies. My name's Josh, and we're doing another Franxx. For me, this has all been like for the past 3 videos, or the past 3 weeks. Episodes 19 to 21, been one day. It's just I was gonna call it at 20. I was like, yeah, I think maybe 20, and then like do 2 more the next day, and then finish up the series the next day. But I think I'm gonna do 3 today and 3 more tomorrow because I'm just. Oh, this is the end game. These are the last 4 episodes. And I have so many questions still. So much was answered in episode 19. And so much was blown up in episode 20. Like, the Klaxosaurian war with the Verm. Like what is Verm like an alien species? Is it like what does it count? What is happening right now? What is happening? Kokodo's pregnant. That I can wrap my mind around that. Hiro is trapped with the Klaxosaur princess inside of a gigantic bomb that's gonna blow up the planet. 02 needs to get him with Ichigo. Maybe Ichigo's like Hiro's in there and 02, so maybe they're gonna team up to save Hiro. I don't know. I want to get into this episode. If you guys want to see my reaction to it, make sure you hit the links down in the description below. Because of YouTube's copyright system, can't host a reaction, yada yada yada. Choose the link that works best for you. Come back for the discussion and the theory crafting because let's do this, lads. Oh. Okay. So, oh my. Man, this actually kind of felt like a finale going on. I wonder if we're gonna get like a time skip based on what the Verm said, like we'll be back and we'll have an army. You know, we're retreating for now, but we'll be back. Man, so much went right this episode. I mean, I kind of got it. Like, Ichigo went over. She and 02 together. Like, this whole squad were able to get 02 to Hiro. The Klaxosaur princess is dead? Maybe? She said she was going to transfer the rest of her energy, all of her power, into 02. What does that mean? I'm assuming she's dead. I'm assuming 02 is now like the last Klaxosaurian. Maybe other than Hiro. Maybe Hiro can be a new one, but 02's horn's breaking. What does that mean for her? Like, does that mean like she lost her Klaxosaur stuff? Like, is she human now? Or is like only her horns are broken? Because they grow, like they do grow, but could this be like a permanent break? And is she actually human now? But what does that mean for Hiro? Like, are his bumps gone now? We got what I was hoping for, which was Hiro asking the Klaxosaur princess what is the history? What is the lore? And she gave the lore of, you know, the planet. It was theirs. They were like these blue people with horns. It was actually normal. And then the Verm came and they offered, reject your bodies, come find monkey nirvana with us. And then they were rejected, which led to a grand war. And they were in their Klaxosaurs for so long. Like, their Klaxosaurs basically operated the same as the Franxxes, which they were in for so long. They lost their, for lack of a better term, humanity. They lost their reproductive systems, and they eventually literally merged into and became the Klaxosaurs. And for millions and millions of years, they hid underground. So I'm going to assume that the humans are not an invading species. the humans maybe like evolved after the war. And millions of years is kind of a stretch because the dinosaurs existed billions of years ago, and humans only started coming through evolution, through the evolution theory. Humans only started coming like not that long. We're not that old. We're not millions and millions of years old. So maybe I think it's probably good enough for like evolution to take its course. Humanity comes in, skip the dinosaurs, just go straight to humanity, and then we're at the point we are now. And Verm, so apes was not Verm. Apes was a group of people that literally just wanted immortality. They were kind of like the grubby money grubbing organization. They don't really care about the planet. They just wanted to reach immortality, reach peak human species. Two of them decided, or maybe more than two, maybe four, because there's 2 empty seats. Those 2 empty seats were the guys that went and got killed by the Klaxor Princess. So maybe the reason she killed them was because she sensed Verm in them. So maybe like one of the 2. Yeah, okay, because one of them tried to assassinate the Klaxor Princess. So that's probably the Verm one. The other guy was very confused, so he was probably a normal guy, like an ape. So 2 surviving Verms infiltrated, or they became part of the Verm over the decades that the Franxxes have been fighting the Klaxosaurs. And they killed the other apes? Or maybe they just like made them enlightened and now they're both, like all 3 of the rest of the apes are also a part of Verm. I am getting mega Gurren Lagann vibes from this. It's like the whole spoilers for Gurren Lagann. It's skip like a few seconds or skip like 30 seconds or something like that. But I'm getting like Gurren Lagann vibes from this because in Gurren Lagann there was like the whole like those people that decided like they're gonna reject their bodies and stop. Actually, no, I guess it's not like Gurren Lagann because they stopped evolving. Verm is supposed to be the peak evolution, I guess. It's an interesting villain choice, especially with the last few episodes. I guess they wanted the Galactic War to go on. But man, what happens next for 02, especially with, like, if she's, like, human, that's what she wishes. That's what she wished for all this time. If we get a time skip, that means we can see Kokoro, and the baby? Maybe? It depends how long it's going to take for Verm to gather their army. And that was going to happen to the surface, because the only people left, I would assume, are really just Nana, the bald guy, not even Dr. Franxx anymore, but Nana, the bald guy, and then just a few pilots that survived. That's not a lot of people to like start building in their army, and I don't think the kids know how to build any Franxxes. I don't know how many people survived this entire time. It seems like their endgame. And then like, I don't know. I'm so glad we didn't lose anyone, because they're kind of setting it up like, oh, we're gonna lose some people. Except for Ikino. Ikino, it could have been the lighting, but it looked like her hair got white. It looked like she was getting older, and she looks like the she looked like the adult that Zorome met. Like, I don't like the design, like the wrinkles in the face, to me at least, and then the hair turning gray and white. I wonder what they're gonna do with that. Could it be like rapidly age? Like she went through everything. Like she went through so much yellow blood cells or whatever. So much excuse me. Maybe the magma energy. So like since she let it go all at once, maybe the magma energy merged with her and rapidly aged her. I'm very curious what they're gonna do with that. Hiro, the man, does what he always did. He inspired the Klaxor Princess. In a sense of, okay, he didn't inspire her, but he was holding her back from letting the planet go, because she was like, I'll take as many of, I'm fine with dying, I'll take as many of them out as I can with me, but he was like, no. I'm done living to fight. I'm gonna fight to live, which is such a great quote. And he held her off in time for 02 to get there, take over Super Starlitzia, shoot a gigantic blue space laser into space, destroy Verm, and now Verm is on the retreat. Can you kill it? Because it's just like it's bodiless. So maybe it's just more of like an entity. But if it's just energy, energy can't be destroyed or created. But maybe you could repurpose it. Maybe, I don't know. It's an interesting villain. It's an interesting villain type for the show. I'm fairly certain they just wanted like a very big galactic space battle kind of thing for the finale, so that might be why they're going this cosmic route. But it's a very interesting villain, in the sense that it's like a collective. I don't know what they're gonna bring. Those purple things are so much stronger than the Klaxosaurs. It was tearing Ichigo and Gordo's Franxx apart. But this episode was really beautiful, especially when Hiro and 02 found each other. They went into like the mindscape. They were like, she's like, I found you, I made my promise. That was really beautiful. And then, oh yeah, Hiro and 02 did inspire together. Their love inspired the Klaxosaur princess to give one last fighting spirit thrust. She's like, I'll put the rest of my energy into you guys. I believe in you. You got this. And I assume she's dead, or she's passed. The 9s are clones of 02, so that's why they're so powerful. That's why they can pilot with each other, and probably not 02, because 02 is a clone of the princess, and these guys are clones of a clone. So maybe they can pilot with each other, but they can't pilot with her, and that's why she's always been alone, because there's nothing else like her other than the princess, and now Hiro. Or maybe 02 just gained humanity, or she's just like become human. She de-evolved. She's human now, which means she has everyone. It doesn't matter though what she is, because she's always had everyone. Like, the squad's got her back. I'm very interested to see what this is going to do for the rest of the series. We only have 3 episodes left. Final 3, lads. If you want to see my reaction to that, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell. I'm very curious to see if we're going to kill M9, what he's going to do, because he is worse than Zordome in the fact that he drank so much more Kool-Aid for the whole Papa stuff. He and the other 9s were like, no, we don't, just kill everything, because that's what Papa wanted, and then Papa killed them, or killed at least 2 of them. I'm not sure how many were surviving. At least blonde one, he survived, the one I wanted to die the most. Maybe Nana could come back. Maybe Nana and bald guy can get together, something like that. But yeah, I don't know. Leave like your comments. What did I miss this episode down below? If you want to clarify anything, please do, because I'm sure I'm getting so much mixed up. But man, it's ramping up, lads. It's ramping up. I'm excited to see how this is all going to end. So yeah, I'll see you next week for the rest of Darling in the Franxx.